Hi, I'm Dr. Chris. I'm a practicing chiropractor. I'm the founder of Muscle Care. I see 55,000 patient visits a year in my practice. We understand pain. If you or anyone in your family loves squash, racket sports, tennis, you know what? Give them these mini stretches. It's going to help them a great deal because it's a great sport, but people do hurt themselves. Tennis elbow, back strain, calf strain. Let's prep before we play. The Super 6 rules to stretch are: warm up, be gentle, no sharp pain, breathe, always do both sides, don't bounce, and always hold for at least 30 seconds or until you feel the muscle relax. Now that you're warm, let's get some relief from those aches and pains that we're getting while we're out having fun on the tennis court or squash court. For an effective side of neck stretch, let's keep the feet shoulder width apart. The pelvis is square to the ground and your hips are right under your shoulders. Your ears are over top of your shoulders. And all you're gonna do is keep your nose straight ahead and tilt your right ear to your right shoulder. Do not let your nose point down. The nose stays straight ahead. You're trying to get 45 degrees. And remember your Super 6 rules. You're gonna do the other side the same way. For the front of chest stretch, your right arm should be perpendicular or parallel to the ground, and you would actually try to hook your hand onto a wall for support. And if you can extend your fingers backward in order to open up the fascia and connective tissue of the forearm and the hand, you'll get a much better stretch all the way up the arm, all the way through the chest. But remember, what you want to do is feet are planted square on the ground, and you rotate your body away from the side you're stretching. That includes your neck. So if your right hand's on the wall, you'll turn your face and your torso to the left. Okay, do the same thing on the other side for balance. Once we want to do our hip flexor stretch, we can roll directly from our front of thigh or quadricep stretch. We can put our right hand on a chair for support. And all we do is, as we want to stretch our hip flexor, it's important that we try to pull our left leg back. So the left thigh, you're trying to get it closer and closer to parallel to the ground as you hinge at your waist and you move forward. So when your body is really doing this well and your hip flexors are stretched out, you'll be able to make a T. Your right leg is on the ground, that's the bottom of the T, and your torso and your left thigh create the top of the T. For an effective side of leg stretch, remember that the iliotibial band, tensor fascia lata, very, very, very tight, adhesive sort of tissue, because that stabilizes your pelvis so you don't fall over. So those stretches take a little longer, and you've got to be patient. So you stand facing away from a wall, put your left hand on the wall, and what you'll do then is support yourself. Now your left foot stays planted on the ground. Your right foot crosses in front of that left leg. And then what you'll do is your right hand goes on your right hip, and that pushes the hip toward the wall, but you're stabilizing and holding the wall. This way you're gonna be stable and you're not gonna fall, but you're gonna have to breathe deeply for at least 30 to 60 seconds. Notice I said 60 because fibrous tissue doesn't have a lot of blood flow. Blood flow brings magnesium into those tissues and helps them relax. So again, it's gonna take longer than an average muscle. Do both sides. Next of all, we're gonna do a hamstring and back combination stretch. That's where we bend over and touch the toes. Now, feet shoulder width apart and hinge at the waist so that you can drop and relax your whole body. Reach your arms down as far as they go. Let your head hang. Don't tighten up your neck, let it go. Distract the neck and open up the disc spaces. So again, let your body hang. If you can stay there for 30 to 60 seconds, breathing deeply, that's a fantastic calf, hamstring, buttock, and lower back stretch. For the wrist extensor and flexor stretch, hold the arms straight. Make sure the elbow is locked. Push the wrist down and use the other hand to pull the forehand toward the body. Keep the fingers straight. Maximize the stretch through the entire extensor surface. Hold that until the burn goes away or that stretch goes away. Then, to stretch the flexors, just simply keep the arm straight, pull the fingers up, push the palm as if it's going forward, and pull those fingers back toward your shoulder. Hold that for 30 seconds, or at least until the burning in the bottom of the flexor muscles go away. You feeling better? I knew you would. Listen, why don't you continue your pain-free journey by clicking the link in the description below and access my full stretching series and share the relief of pain and stress with friends and family. And you know what? If you really want to feel even better, why don't you try this? Muscle Care is the new sub-topical, all-natural, evidence-based pain, spasm, and inflammation reliever. You're going to love it. It's easy to use, simple to put on, no mess, no fuss. It's a roll-on. I'm Dr. Chris, and have a great day.